Hello everyone. So today the topic would be yoga. I'm going to talk about yoga. Being a yoga teacher, I wanted people to know what exactly yoga is. Yoga is not limited to only asan or pranayam. There are 8 limbs of yoga. योगा के 8 अंग हैं and these limbs are yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharna, dhyan, and samadhi. So basically what these limbs are, I'm going to explain in short. So what yama is? Yam, uh, it's basically how we behave towards others. Means it's a all about morals or ethics, moral discipline. So what comes under yama is being truthful to yourself and to others, and brahmacharya, asatya, aparigraha, all these things come under yama. And what niyama is? Niyam is basically personal discipline. So cleanliness, surrender to the higher self, and santosh, contentment. So all these things, there are many more, so all these things come under niyam. Yam, niyam, asan. So asan, we all know what asan is. It's basically exercise to keep our physical body healthy, and mind also. And next comes pranayam. What pranayam is? It's basically pranayam is all about the breath, how we breathe, how we inhale, how we exhale. It's there is a technique, so that technique is called pranayam. Asan, pranayam, and then next come pratyahar. Pratyahar is basically uh, turning inward, means knowing yourself. We just see the others, how they behave with ourselves, but we don't see how we behave with others. So basically knowing your fault first, keeping all people at fault all the time, and thinking that I'm innocent all the time is not pratyahara. It's all about being true to yourself and turning inward, means knowing yourself. And then next comes dharna. Dharna, as the word itself explains, dharna means intention. Whatever the intention you have, you act as per your intention. What intention you have, you're acting like that. And then it comes under karma also. When you have good intention and you are doing something with good intentions, and the other person or people, they don't understand, they're not understanding you, or they are misunderstanding you, and your intention is good, then it's a good karma. So basically your intention should be good all the time. Whatever action you perform, your intention should be good. Okay. Dharna, and then comes dhyan, meditation. So we all know what meditation is. I won't say we all know, because nowadays what people are doing is they are sitting like this, closing their eyes for 10-20 minutes or 1 hour maybe, and they are saying that they do meditation. Meditation is not about sitting in a specific posture for few minutes and saying that it's meditation. It's basically it's basically focusing on breath. When you are inhaling, your mind and your thought, your energy, everything should be there. You are inhaling, you should see it inside. That's what pratyahara is turning inward. You should see how we are inhaling, how we are exhaling. You should be able to see and feel. That is meditation. When your mind shuts, like there is no thought in your mind, that state is called meditation. And so I'll explain in another video what exactly meditation is, and I will uh, teach also how to do meditation, because I myself do, because my life has become meditation. I don't just sit for 10 or 20 minutes. It's like 24 hours I'm in meditation state only. So meditation is completely different what people think what meditation is nowadays. uh, okay, so dharna, dhyan, and then samadhi. Next, last one is samadhi, and this is the most important thing. So yoga can lead you to liberation, means mukti, moksha. uh, how? So by following these 8 limbs, at last we come to samadhi. And samadhi basically is merging yourself, this me, merging with the higher self, universe. When we become one, universe and me, myself, that state is called as samadhi. Means we always think that I am me as a person, I am different and the other person is different. मैं उससे अलग हूँ, वो मुझसे अलग है, मैं अलग हूँ और वो कोई और है, मैं कोई और हूँ. This thought disappears, or I don't know how to keep it in a word, because that state you have to experience it. You can't just explain that state. That samadhi state, nobody is able to explain it. Why? Because that state we have to experience. To know this self and to know that self, the higher self, we have to experience it. And to experience it, we have to follow all these 8 limbs. So how to experience it? As I told you, we have to follow these limbs, and there are certain practices to follow to experience the higher self. And those practices I'm going to share one by one in another video.